The man who made Menace sing died quietly at home. He was 80, and for more than 5 decades he turned villains into enduring cultural icons watched by millions on stage and screen. What ended his life after 14 years in a wheelchair and when any public farewell will happen remain undisclosed. Timothy James Curry died at home in Toluca Lake, Los Angeles on August 25, 2026. He was born April 19, 1946, in Grappenhall, Cheshire, England, and entered professional work after the University of Birmingham, including West End hair in 1968. The breakthrough was deliberate transformation. He originated Dr. Frank-N-Furter at London's Royal Court Theatre in summer 1973, took it to the Belasco Theatre on Broadway in 1975, and fixed the image on film that same year in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, moving between menace, camp, and musical precision. That range anchored what followed. He was Lord of Darkness in Ridley Scott's Legend in 1985, requiring extensive prosthetics, Pennywise in the 1990 ABC miniseries It from Stephen King, Wadsworth the butler in Clue in 1985, Mr. Hector the concierge in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York in 1992, and Long John Silver in Muppet Treasure Island in 1996. On stage, he was King Arthur in Monty Python's Spamalot in 2005. He released albums in the late 1970s and early 1980s and earned a Daytime Emmy for Captain Hook in Peter Pan and the Pirates. Stage recognition came without a win. The verified record is 3 Tony nominations: Best Actor in a Play for Amadeus in 1981 as Mozart, Best Actor in a Musical for My Favorite Year in 1993, and Best Actor in a Musical for Spamalot in 2005 as King Arthur. A secondary record lists 1980 and 1986 for the first 2, but the categories and years above are the more trusted account. The stroke rewrote the work. The July 2012 event left him unable to speak clearly for weeks and in hospital for about a month, protected by a helmet while the skull remained open. He described it as having his skull smashed in and later said he still had real problems with his left leg. Marcia Hurwitz shielded him from public view for a year to protect privacy. Paralysis made singing and dancing impossible, which he called very limiting, and forced a shift almost exclusively to voice acting. He continued as Chancellor Palpatine and Darth Sidious in Star Wars, The Clone Wars from 2012 to 2014, voiced Auntie Whispers in Over the Garden Wall in 2014, and returned as the criminologist and narrator in Fox's 2016, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's Do the Time Warp Again, his last major on-screen role. He stayed visible on his own terms. The 2015 Actors Fund appearance was the first major public return in the chair. In October 2020, he joined a Rocky Horror table reading for the Wisconsin Democratic fundraiser. He published the memoir Vagabond in 2025. At the Academy Museum in September 2025 for the 50th anniversary, posing with co-stars, he said he thought the film's message, "Don't dream it, be it," is very important, and added, "I still can't walk, which is why I'm in this silly chair, and that's very limiting." The confirmation came from longtime manager and friend Marcia Hurwitz, in some reports via publicist Sean Katz. Police and fire departments responded to a medical event and death investigation for an 80-year-old man at the address on the evening of August 25 between about 10:42 and 11:23 p.m. No foul play was indicated. No official cause has been disclosed, and the coroner's office has not released a report, with prior issues including the 2012 stroke and an abdominal aneurysm noted without an established link. No private funeral or formal memorial details have been publicly announced. Tributes followed immediately from Susan Sarandon, Barry Bostwick, Patricia Quinn, Richard O'Brien, and Nell Campbell, with Broadway observing a lobby memorial photo display and a performance of I'm Going Home. He never married and had no children, and kept his romantic life private. His father, Royal Navy chaplain James Curry, died in 1958 after a stroke and pneumonia when Tim was about 12. His mother, school secretary Maura Patricia Langmead Curry, died of cancer in 1999. His older sister Judith, a concert pianist, died of a brain tumor in 2001 at age 60. He is survived by a nephew and 2 nieces, his sister's children, to whom he remained close, and with no funeral announced, the record stands as a peaceful death at home at 80, closing work from the late 1960s into the 2020s that continued through voice, writing, and limited appearances from a wheelchair after a near-fatal injury. Like and follow for more stories that matter.